Jeffrey Lionel Dahmer, 1960 to 1994, became known as the Milwaukee Cannibal and has become one of the most infamous and horrific American serial killers of all time, with 17 known victims, though there are likely many more. His crimes included not only murder, but kidnapping, torture, sexual assault, necrophilia, dismemberment of human bodies, and cannibalism. While the specific details of his many crimes and his many victims are well documented and easily available to the public, I won't be discussing the specifics here, as they are really jarring. Dahmer grew up in a relatively normal home with 2 parents and a brother. Though he did experience emotional neglect as a child, he had a relatively happy childhood. A typical student and a loner, Dahmer experimented on animals, both alive and dead, as a child and adolescent. He realized he was gay as a teen and dated some of his peers, though he struggled with alcohol dependency through that time and the rest of his life as well. After killing his first victim, an 18-year-old hitchhiker, Dahmer served in the army briefly, during which time he sexually coerced other soldiers. In the following years, Dahmer held a series of jobs and lived with his grandmother, then on his own, and he consistently lured men home, drugged them, and killed them. Despite multiple arrests, some of them related to sexual crimes, and many complaints from neighbors about noises, screams, and smells, Dahmer eluded arrest for years, and the police never picked him up even after interviewing him multiple times. He was finally apprehended in 1991 when one of his intended victims managed to escape. At the time of his arrest, human remains were found in Dahmer's fridge. After being apprehended and convicted to over a dozen life sentences, Dahmer was diagnosed with a complicated mix of personality and psychotic disorders while in jail. He only served briefly, as in November 1994, he was beaten to death by a fellow inmate in the penitentiary.